Hey, it's Brian Biro, America's Breakthrough Speaker, with another of these little videos about my new book, Lessons from the Legends, that'll be released on November 14th. And today's lesson is about a quality, a characteristic that truly separated John Wooden and Pat Summitt from so many. It's probably the most important principle when it comes to building people, building teams, building relationships, because without this, you can't build trust. You can't truly build relationship. And most of all, you have no way to truly convey that people are important. And these two were the absolutely shining examples of being fully present. Now, what does that mean? When you're fully present, 100% of your mind, body, and spirit is with the person you're with where they are now. Now, how many of you ever been with somebody where you know their body's present, but the rest of them is in some other county? So how does it make you feel when someone you really wish to be present with you is not present with you? How does it make you feel when somebody you really want to connect with is obviously more interested in peeking at their cell phone to see the scores on ESPN than they are really listening? Right? For some people, it makes them angry. But for everyone I've ever known, even the most self-confident people, when there's someone we want to be present with us and they're not, it makes us feel somehow worth less. It makes us feel insignificant and unimportant. And our job as parents, as teachers, as coaches, as leaders, as professionals, as managers, as human beings, our job is to help the people that we lead, that we serve, that we love, to know they're important. Because when people know they're important, they rise to their potential. When people feel unimportant, they fall away. And these two coaches taught this by the way they lived their lives. When I first met John Wooden, I sat down in the living room with my hero, the guy that I had admired my whole life. He made me feel as if I was the important one. I emerged from that meeting with a feeling like I never had before, because I'm not sure I'd ever had anybody be that fully present with me. And so that was just the same exact way with everyone I ever talked to who knew Pat Summitt. She looked inside of you, and she cared about you, and she listened, and she saw your potential. And that's what only can happen when you're fully present. So this week, you want to change your life? I encourage you to try this. Pick out two people in your life, one at work, one at home, who for the next week you commit to be more fully present with. Now, it doesn't mean you have to spend more time with them. You may not have more time. But when you're with them, put the cell phone away. When you're with them at home, shut off the television. Ask more than tell. You know, we've got 2 ears, 1 mouth. That's a clue. And listen before you formulate your response. You watch. After a few days of really focusing consciously on being more fully present for those two, they're going to look at you different. They're going to go, there's something different about you. You've been working out? Change your hair color? You're looking good. As you become present with those two, you'll develop that present muscle into the kind of presence that John Wooden and Pat Summitt brought to everyone they coached, that they taught, that they impacted. And next time I'll tell you a story of how powerful the application of this principle can be in your work environment. We'll see you next time on another lesson from the legends.